What's up, guys? Welcome Wednesday, coming with another Raid Shadow Legend video, and today we are in a non-personal rewards clan versus clan tournament that no one should care about other than getting your little teeny rewards here. What's up, Joshua? What's going on, New Killer? What's up, Boyd? My day's all right. Not too bad. Let's see. So I got some Grim Forest to do. That's about it. I do need to do my Chimera, but Chimera is just the worst. It's just not that much fun. Too much work, too little reward. What are you guys up to? What's new? You guys pull some shards today? You know, most people don't during CVC. But, you know, there's a champ you want. Got do what you got to do. All right. One energy down. Level up. Let's go. Guess we'll take that one. Get some free energy. What's up, Arrow? Wait, we got turtle power. We got turtle power. That's what I'm talking about. How's your raid going, my fellow raiders? Have you hit that like button yet? I'm not saying it'll change your life, but you never know. You never know what that like button just might do for you. Joshua, you're leaving me in suspense. I don't have a good guess. I'm guessing you pulled a champion, but I don't know. Maybe you got Marius. I feel like that's a pretty reasonable guess. Scrub. Scrub, do you really want a gear cleanse by me? Would you even trust me with a gear cleanse? Oh, you one interview and you got the job? Sheesh. GG. Real life GG. You know what, Scrub? If I run out of things to do, I just might do it. I'll do it on your account so people can learn how to do it for themselves. Do you have silver for rolling things up, though? I assume that's what you really want is stuff leveled up. When do you start the new job, Joshua? You're not going to quit Raid because you got a fancy new job, right? You're going to turn into a Kraken, right? Scrub, why do you have so many CVC points? Did you pull shards today? I already told Scrub I'd hit select all, delete. Boy, do not worry about new faction and Lydia. That's going to be like probably close to a year down the road before they release a lot of champions in a new faction before they change faction wars. Oh, you're going for that soul. I do not have the energy or the bruise for such a thing. Okay, how many bosses do I even have down? Got at least 2 minions down, it looks like. 3. Where's Lashun? Is he like, anybody know where normal Lashun is? I assume that he is west. Is he southwest or northwest? $15K is not that hard to get. Just throw on some books. Bottom right? So maybe like, no, for normal, not for hard. Unless he's in this corner. Top left for normal. Northwest? Okay. Yeah, I remember where it was on hard, so I figured that was wrong. Okay. Gracias. Don't. Well, probably won't get there tonight. Bruh. Even the large chest on normal is kind of garbage. Right. Can I even... I don't think I can even get there, but we'll see. Where's the other menu? Oh, man. Wait. Huh? How many accessories do you have, Scrub? And what do you want to get down to? Oh, there he is. How about get to him? We'll see. Is this the guy I need to freeze, probably? Pretty sure. Don't think this will take long. Oh, freaking annoying. Counterattack. There we go. We got the freeze in. We had a couple freeze options. Probably take like 2 or 3 minutes. He's honestly the weakest minion if you just have a good freeze option. You can't do anything. What do you guys think is going to happen this weekend? Do you think there's going to be like a Titan event or some kind of guarantee for an assassin before it's all over? Just hit cap. All right. So we'll go this way. Freaking mimic, of course. Why wouldn't there be a mimic in our way? It's okay. We got the number one solution to a mimic. I don't think I had any other takeovers planned. Scrub, if you want to send me your login details, we will teach everybody how to do a gear cleanse. I Well, this is why I think I don't know exactly when the collab ends. I was just looking at this. We've got a week and 4 hours left on the event dungeon. So that was my guess. I couldn't find anything else in game to indicate when the assassins are over. If anybody has more specific information than that. Okay, what about this? Let's see. The Ezio chase can't. Oh, Ezio goes through May? Okay, I guess it's through May 7th. That's crazy. So why is the event dungeon going away? That's weird. Yeah, I believe you have to start the Ezio chase by April 8th. Isn't that right? If you haven't reached day 7 by May 7th, you won't be able to claim Ezio. Okay, yeah, you have till May 7th, I guess. But Ezio chase cannot be started after April 8th. So there you go. Okay. So yeah, I guess things are still going. I wonder why the event dungeon is ending so soon, though. Yeah, Arrow, we could do like a coaching session later or something. All right, let's see. I've got 6 distorted energy left. Let's see if I can make it to Lashun. No, he's not there. Where is he? Is he right here where I can't get to him? Looks like I'm getting that tomorrow. All right, I'll take the chest. No, I won't. Ah, guess I'll be taking on Lashun tomorrow. Whatever. What's the reward for taking down Lashun on normal? Get like some epic materials or something? Some 5-star gear? Yeah. I'm hoping the anniversary event doesn't like bleed us dry then. Probably will though. Okay, there he was the whole time. But I'm out of energy. Oh, I'm still missing a crown anyway. I'm gonna have to find the other crown tomorrow. I'm guessing the other crown is down here. Does anybody know? Is there a crown to the southwest or something? I could not have fought him anyway. Kind of forgot about that. All right. I'm going to log out of my account and we're going to go on to Scrub's account. And you guys are going to watch the rare exception of doing a gear cleanse. I don't think I would do a gear cleanse for anybody else, but Scrub's been here basically from day one. And I've got like nothing else to do. I need a code. Scrubby. I don't even like gear cleansing my own account. I do it out of necessity, usually for silver. There we go. All right. Time to pull all shards. You don't care about the March Fusion, do you, Scrub? You can buy more shards. It's fine. You got gems, though, right? We can always buy ancients. Easy. We could get like 14 ancient shards. We can pull. What we got? You probably need somebody here. I don't think you've got the steel. Wait a minute. He's available? Do I even have a single void shard? I don't think I do. All right, all right. What about this? That's not terrible for a champion that doesn't need crit. If you had a death dealer like I do. All right, we got lots of silver. We got red dots. All right. So I assume that you want me to like roll stuff up, right? And not just delete the stuff. What are we doing with standard gear? If you just got rid of your standard gear, you would have room. What's up, Calamity? What's going on? Like, do you like to keep like triple rolls of stuff? Is that what's going on here? I need some kind of boundaries here. What are you looking for, Scrub? Because what you would want to do is not necessarily what I would do. You do have better gear than me, I'm sure. We can take a look at Scrub's account. He does have a better account than me. Scrub does spend some money on this game. Let's see, I didn't even know you had Toshiro. Or I forgot. He's got 6-star Carnage, 5-star Nice, 4-star Siggy, 3-star Lady Mikage, 3-star Arbaeus, 3-star Mezimel, 2-star Toshiro, 2-star Fiorad, 2-star Crixia. He's got Polera with 2 pieces of gear on. And a 0-star Empress? Ooh, that's rough. Maybe we should pull your 5 Soul Stones. Oh, you beat me one time, like, what, 2 or 3 months ago? You would beat me again. Listen, all you have to do is just put in Arbaeus and Crixia, and I'm probably screwed, honestly. She's like, one of my biggest weaknesses. Or Theodosia would be nice. Okay, so what I do when I gear cleanse for accessories, I go, I do rings, and then I do amulets, and then I do banners. And then so I'll choose all the rings, and I'll just go HP and be like, okay, do we need, how many of each set do we really need? Do we need 3 Demon Spawn HP rings in Supersonic? I tell you right now, you've got double roll with HP percent and another double roll with HP percent. This is just a single roll. I would delete this one. Do you need 3? How much Supersonic do you really need? How much do you use? Now, Scrub might have a different standard than me, but that's what I look at. I look at, we've got all these different sets. We're probably not using a whole lot of standard gear, but this does have a triple roll of HP percent. So sometimes, you do like, say you're going to have a 4-piece set of Stone Skin and a 4-piece set of Savage or Lethal. Well, you got one offset piece. This is a very good offset piece. So I would have, I wouldn't have too many standard pieces. He has way more than I like to have. But he probably runs a lot more Spider than I do. He's got a lot more mythical pieces. Mythical pieces kind of make sense to keep sometimes. And then, so we just look for like what is going to give us the most HP percent on an HP ring, typically. So I would get rid of the one that has a double roll of flat defense. So I would just get rid of that. So we keep maybe 1 or 2 pieces of each set. 3 if it's like an amazing set or something, super important, or if they're just like great pieces. Like, I wouldn't get rid of hardly any Mercurial at this point. There's just not much in the game. I would definitely keep all that stuff. Refresh is really hard to get. Now, Chronophage, like, do you really want to keep rare? Or do you want to farm more? Like, how much Chronophage are you using? Now, like this. This is a standard piece with a double roll of HP percent. Is that really worth keeping? I don't think so. I wouldn't keep it. You're not using it for a reason. You want good pieces for sets that matter. Now you've got like a mythical ring, you might want to keep that. If this had like double, triple roll, maybe you keep that. I would get rid of all 3 of these pieces and then roll up the mythical, see if it hit something really cool, or I would just get rid of all of it since it doesn't have HP percent there. I would just get rid of that. Now, Scrub, you can tell me at any time, no, 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 no. But you didn't trust me with this, and this is what I would do. So even though this stuff is already at 16, it's just taking up space. You're probably never going to use those pieces. Do you really want to use an HP ring with a single roll plus like a flat attack and a attack percent? That's pretty garbage. There's a reason why you're not using it. Now, Merciless, I wouldn't get rid of any 6-star Merciless. It's so hard to get. Like even this, you could put this on an attack-based damage dealer that you're just trying to keep alive. Or you can re-roll it. Like when you suddenly want to gear somebody in Merciless, you're going to take Chaos Aura into consideration. For sure. Now like Protection is a very good set. But do you need a 5-star piece with your mythical roll into attack percent when you've got all these pieces? Now, I would get rid of probably not just the 5-star, but I would consider getting rid of like maybe the epics. Because this isn't hitting bonus HP. This isn't hitting bonus HP. This has got a double flat defense. I would get rid of this one. You still have 3 really good rings, or mediocre rings, to be honest. You want some, but you don't need an insane amount. That's why they're just sitting there. Now, Scrub, at any point you can say, no, 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 save all the protection pieces, save all of this, whatever. Just let me know. I can always change my mind for you. Chronophage, again, unless this was hitting like a whole bunch of HP, if this was hitting like triple or quad HP, maybe I'd keep it, but they're 5-star pieces. If you have 6-star pieces, you don't need the 5-star pieces. And like this, do you want the double attack percent? Probably not. You might Chaos Aura it if it hits triple. I'm not doing that faction spider thing. It's not worth it to me. If I were to do it, I would probably just do it on like level 10 or something. Like as simple as possible. Maybe 20. Yeah, 5 stars, pretty bad, but we're mostly keeping 9-piece sets anyway. Okay, Sylvan Watchers. See, this got a double roll. I still don't think that's amazing, but it's not terrible either. This is a single roll. You know, I would just get rid of this. I would keep no more than 1 piece from standard, and that is really stretching it. Chronophage. This does have an HP roll. This doesn't have HP on it. Neither does this. So I'd probably roll them up to see if anything hits like double, triple, see if it's worth. I don't know how much Chronophage you're even using. Probably not a lot. I would probably book Artak if you plan to use him. Like, maybe he could, but he'd probably be way slower. Okay, so now we got the idea of it. Roll things up to see if they hit HP. Like we don't want to roll it up super high. Like this has 1 HP roll, it's not great. Double defense, not great. Like maybe we roll it up to 8, see if it hits. It doesn't hit, so we don't need that. But we don't want to go crazy because we're not trying to score a ton of CVC points. Now, which one of these is better? Yeah, Honestly, the only time I use chronophage is like PvE. Just get a little bit extra resistance by putting on like a couple. I mean, you do get. Where's chronophage? If you put 2 pieces on, you get resistance plus speed. Like it's free stats, but it's not great. Like I know Timothy liked chronophage, but I think it's just too hard to get the artifacts. You have to farm the crap out of that event dungeon just to get any artifacts at all. It's almost all accessories. So that's all I really use it for, is the accessories. So here we've got a single roll of HP. This is a better ring, even though it's only legendary. It's got HP percent and defense, so it's kind of tankier. Whereas this has an attack roll, an attack roll. It's actually not as good. So I keep like 1 piece maybe for an emergency. Honestly, I would just get rid of it, but I hate just totally wiping out somebody else's account. Donnie. Yeah, I could see that. I could see it on Donnie. If you have enough. Okay, supersonic. Yeah, I mean, I don't. The only reason why I would keep this is to chaos or it. And you'd be pretty desperate, but you might want supersonic on a lizard man. And if you do, maybe this triple rolls and you use that or something, but they're not great pieces. I wouldn't get rid of revenge rings. They're too hard to get. Like this, okay. We'll see what gives us more HP. We got a level 16 6-star with a single roll of HP. We got no HP rolls here. I mean, honestly, even though this is a double roll of HP, this one's still better just because it's 6-star. Yo, Timmy, I got something for you. Check chat. Everybody check chat. We got brand new emote for members. So I don't like getting rid of a lot of stone skin, but 5-star, when you have 6 stars available, you just don't need it. You want that 6-star. Plus, we're going to be needing less stone skin, I feel like. That's right. We got a Geo Timmy in chat. We got a one-legged Geo Timmy. I told you it was coming. Okay, here we got double flat attack and attack percent on an HP ring. I don't think that's what we're looking for. Now, this is double HP percent. That's better. So we'll just keep whatever is the best one. This one's actually 20% with that double roll, so it's the best one. That's 18. We're just going to keep the best one. We will roll this to 4, see if it hits HP percent. And then if it did, we would go up to a triple roll to see if it hit them all, but we won't. So we're going to save the best one. Because standard accessories are practically obsolete. If anybody has any more ideas for emotes that we can add for members, let me know. Not a great ring, but I'll let you keep one. I'll let you keep one of everything. But you don't need a double flat roll. That's pretty bad. And we don't need 5-star chronophage. Let's be real. You're never going to use that. Yeah, it's literally called Geotemi. I'm classifying this as parody so that I do not get sued. Now this is interesting. We got a quad roll of attack percent. You never know. You never know, and you might want to chaos or that. Probably not because it's standard, but let's see. That's garbage. We'll see if it hits HP percent. It does. Will it hit double? It does not, so we sell it. And this one's not good either. All right, pinpoint. Who knows when they're going to bring that back? So I'm not going to sell any pinpoint unless it's like if you had 3 6-star pieces and a 5-star piece, I would sell the 5-star piece, but you can't get pinpoint for the last 6 or 9 months or whatever. Now, how good is pinpoint anymore? Not nearly as good, but who knows? Who knows about the future? Right. We do have a triple roll here. Again, could chaos or it, you probably won't. We're just going to be looking for like triple rolls of HP percent. Oh, we got double. Ooh, double HP, double attack. I don't even know what to do with that. So we'll leave it. This is garbage. This is garbage. How you doing today, Timmy? Did Cruisin' make you a mod? I was watching a little bit today. Sometimes it's hard to follow what the heck his chat is talking about. All right, so let's see. If we had 6-star pieces, I would get rid of that. We got double roll here. Garbage. Let's see. This one is already rolled up. So we really don't need this. It's nothing special. Just because it's red doesn't make it special. All right, catch you in a little bit. All right, let's see. This is pretty bad. Maybe if it hit a double. Nah, that's pretty bad. Let's see. If we hit, we don't even need to roll this up. It's already got one hit. So that could be a good piece. Let's see. HP percent. That's got a double flat attack. This has nothing. We don't need a 5-star piece with nothing good on it. Let's see. This has flat attack. This is already a triple roll. So unless this hits HP percent right away, it's garbage. What's up, Juice? The juice is loose. Let's see. We got a single roll. This has nothing good on it. Oh, all right. This is stupid thing about the AI. Is it or not AI? UI, sorry, is it doesn't keep its place. All right, let's see. We definitely don't need a 5-star piece when we've got all these 6-star pieces. This has a single roll. This has a single roll. This has a single roll. We'll keep those 3 pieces. Stone Cleaver, man, does anybody use Stone Cleaver? It's too hard to get. Too hard to get that stuff. Unfortunate. Doing all right. Doing all right. We are doing something that I never do. We're doing a gear cleanse for Scrub, which I never, ever, ever do, but I didn't really have anything else to do, and Scrub has been in my chat probably since the first day I started streaming. Timmy and Scrub are like my OGs of chat. Let's see, we'll get rid of this one. Okay, we don't need... I mean, we can't even re-roll the rare pieces. Yep. Gotta reward loyalty. Yeah, that one's better. Okay. So we're trying to be careful though, because Scrub is actually in my clan, or I should say I'm in his clan, because he's the one that got me in. And we don't want to score too many points for CVC. So we're not rolling up anything to 16 or anything like that. Okay, we hit there, so we don't need to keep this 5-star piece. See, this one has HP, this one does not. Was that Dre? I don't know. If we have time, we'll probably go on to Arrow's account and give him a little direction on where to go on his account. Let's see. Just take everything up to 8, see what we get. Garbage. We got 1 hit of HP. Well, I mean, everybody kind of does. When you hit a wall, you either spend your way out of it or you patiently wait. Okay, we got a double roll of HP, so we'll get rid of this. You can either spend your way out of it or you can just patiently wait until you get lucky on something someday. Let's see, garbage. This could be re-rolled. Currently garbage, but could be re-rolled with a triple hit there. This is also garbage. Somehow the 5-star might be the best one. If it were to hit, it does not hit. We get rid of it. None of those pieces are amazing. What can you do? Last missions. Nice. You're on your way. All right. We'll get rid of the one that doesn't have HP percent. On to the Argonites. Now, Argonites, you kind of got to keep everything for now. Pretty much. Even though, there's only one Argonite. You never know what's coming down the line on those suckers. All right, Ogren. Well, this one doesn't have HP on it. This one I'll only keep if it hits HP percent in the first double. Oh, no, we got some, so we'll keep that one piece. Yes, sir. You got to be patient in this game. Okay, we got through the rings. And somehow we actually made you silver. How many stinking points you got, Scrub? Scrub's been out of control. Look at Scrub compared to little old me. I've only got 44,000 points because I've been trying to do nothing, next to nothing. All right, we got you down. 48 pieces. We sold 48 pieces. Now I could be harsher. Let's see. We've got pieces waiting for us here. Are these? They are accessories. All right, we made room for that. Let's see. See if we can get rid of some of those right away. Yep. Okay. I'm just going to roll these up to level 4. If they hit HP percent, I'll roll them up a little bit more. Bro, stupid UI. Like, can you just stay in one place so I can do my thing? Let's see. We don't need those. The live arena stream? When I get like an extender to make my internet better so that I can actually do it, I have to play on my phone with the Wi-Fi turned off. Okay, we got a double roll of HP percent there. So I'm hoping that they set it up where we can have like host tournaments. I hope. Because that'd be really fun to do. Let's see. There's not even HP percent on this. We'll just get rid of that one. All right. And that, let's see. Okay, we'll keep that one. All right, we are down to 1,946 pieces. This is how hard it is to gear cleanse. All right, give me just a minute, guys. Let's see. For the Great Hall, which stats should I level next to max? Crit damage, ignore defense, or something else? No, those you already did speed, right? So I would do crit damage and ignore defense. I would, level up one, level up the other, go back and forth, get both of those done. Yeah, he's talking about area bonuses, not affinity bonuses. He's trying to get through Hard Fire Night 10. Yeah, those are the ones to focus on. If you already have the accuracy and resistance, you don't need to add those bonuses. Like I added the accuracy months ago because I was using Newt and I wanted to make it easier for the Newts to get their freezes and stuff. But yeah, not for the turtle team that you're trying to run. All right, so we did the rings. Let's see, how many rings do we have? So, okay, so that's about a third of them. Honestly, that's still too many, but that's a start. Now, amulets, I approach differently. What do we care about substats on amulets? The only stats that you really get anything out of is accuracy and resistance. So I'm always looking for whatever has those stats available. If they don't, it's a lot less valuable to me personally. Because other than that, I mean, like, this is not going to change at all. And getting like your attack from 30 to 60, who cares? Like, just that tiny little amount of bonus from that is not helpful. And if we're hitting like crit damage on an HP amulet, that's not great. That's not great. Did I only do HP rings? That explains a lot, actually. All right, we got to go. You're right. You're right. I only did HP rings. Jeez. Okay, that explains a lot. Okay, well, I got rid of like 50 some HP rings. I forgot. Geotime! All right, so let's see. Okay, we got to go to attack and do the same kind of thing. All right, so okay, standard. It does have HP. I'm not even going to roll it up. Protection. Let's see. This is possibly reroll worthy. Let's see, double defense. Not great. Double HP. Have any great rings. I'd probably just get rid of the one that has unless it triple rolls. Maybe if it triple rolls, you could rework it. Oh, that did hit attack. None of them are great. This is a struggle for me. Like, if none of them are great, then which terrible one do you keep? Well, you can kind of you can use Chaos Ore if you want. So that's tough. Yes, yes, yes. We did the Geotimi emoji. Thanks to some artificial intelligence. Got that done last night. I think it turned out pretty well. It's got one leg, just like our boy. All right, we do not need flat. Okay, we don't need the 5-star piece. It is hard. Like, I don't know how much chaos ore you even have. You've got no chaos ore. But just like me, you've got a million 5-star epic chaos ores. All right, let's see. Let's see. We got double attack. That's pretty good. Triple HP percent. And that could be reworked in theory. That's a good piece. Shoot. You're actually making it hard. Somehow your double attack roll is worthless. Because you got a triple attack there. You got possible rework. You got double attack there. Shoot, you got a lot of stuff. You don't need freaking 5-star pieces when you got 7. Okay, you got a quad attack here. So really, and a triple attack, you're not going to use this with a flat defense and a flat defense percent when you got a triple attack and you got a quad attack roll. You're not going to use this. You're not going to use this. So unless something hits triple, you're probably not keeping it. Yeah, this is garbage. Like, you're going to need less and less stone skin anyway. We're shifting to Merc. It's the Merc meta. So I'm getting rid of everything that doesn't have an attack percent roll on it. That one has 1. These 2 pieces are amazing. You're not going to be building 4 orc attack nukers for arena. Ever. That specifically need a stone skin ring. So that's what I look for when I try to gear cleanse is I look for an overabundance of things. If I got too much, I'm never going to use it. If I got a quad roll and a triple roll and a double roll, am I ever going to use a single roll? No, I'm not. You're not going to build 4 seers in stone skin. Promise you that. All right, let's see. Ogres, attack. So we got triple roll here. These could be reworked in theory. Ooh, protection. Look how much protection gear we have. Do we need a 5-star piece? No. We want attack rolls, please. The seer meta has already come and gone. She had her moment in the sun. Do you need a double flat defense? I don't think so. Now, sometimes you want to keep a nuker alive for some reason, or you can rework it. Double flat defense, no. Your ring's not as good on this faction. Okay, so we'll keep the ones that have attack rolls, attack percent rolls, or that. Not that. Okay, so you still got 4 rings left. This one you could See if you get like a triple roll on something. No, you can't, so it's useless. You got better rings. So sometimes you like it's hard to get rid of like, oh, it's a legendary stone skin piece. Well, when you've got several pieces that are better than it, it's not helping you. So this you could, you can level it up and see if you hit a triple roll, then maybe you want to chaos or it someday. But only if it's a triple roll, right? Because you already got a triple roll. You don't need garbage. Okay, let's see. We've already got a double attack roll, so you need to hit at least a double to keep it on a standard ring. So I tell you what we'll do tonight, Scrub. We will get through your rings tonight. And then we'll go take a look at somebody else's account. And then we'll do like your amulets another night and your banners another night. Does that sound good? Because we're still on attack rings, for goodness sakes. Because it's going to hit double. It does not. Goodbye. Now, I don't get rid of feral gear. I don't get rid of mercurial gear at this point. Some sets are just too important. What's up, you day? But hey, I made you a little bit of room already. Let's see, we don't need that. We don't need that. All right, so we got 3 options. We got a double roll here already. That's just a single roll. That's a single roll. We'll keep the double roll and we'll move on. Yeah, what else am I going to do? Just hang out with you guys. Wish I could pull shards or something, man. Timmy, you it's today Hilby or tomorrow Hilby? How many shards are you pulling for Hilby, or have you already done it? Okay, let's see. We got Banner Lords. This doesn't have attack on it. Okay, that doesn't hit. We don't need any standard rings, but if it's like a really good standard ring, we can keep it. Let's see, triple defense. Where are we even on? Okay. All those kind of stink. I do try to keep like 3 stone skins, 3 protections on like most factions, unless it's like complete garbage. Like that's just a terrible ring, but you need some pieces just in case. We keep all that. We keep that. Oh, did you get anything? I don't think you said. I think that you were trying to get a +2 Hilby. Or maybe you were saying that you already did. Let's see. Chronophage. We'll keep the ones that have attack at least. Let's see what we got here. Those all kind of suck. We'll get rid of the rare sucky ones. Yeah, the Demon Lord is not quite the difficulty it once was. Am I right? All right, let's keep the one good. Look how pretty the Argonite's rings are. They really stand out. Okay, that got us through the attack. And we are down to 1,919 pieces. Got rid of about 80 pieces here, plus some that we brought in. Let's go down to defense. Now, defense is a whole other story. You just don't need nearly as many defense rings as attack or HP. The only reason in my mind that I have a defensive ring is for a defensive nuker. If it's a defensive champion that you're using for tankiness, I just put on HP. HP, like defense for protection, you don't need any more than 4,200 defense. Now, if it's a nuker, you want that defense as high as possible. But for tankiness, I'd rather just have more HP. So you just don't need that many defensive rings, in my opinion. You got one Hilvy, better than nothing, you suppose. How many did you pull? What did you pull? How many Ancients? All right, let's see. So we've already got a double defensive ring. 18 versus 21. We'll just keep those. You don't need a lot, though. Even Stone Skin, you don't need a lot. You might want to re-roll it. But like this, hit for garbage. So I would just treat it as garbage. This I'd only keep if it hit a lot of defense. I mean, 10 versus 12 versus a re-rollable, perhaps. Well, Freya, you can kind of build for damage, right? Oh, you only pulled 210? What kind of cracking work is that? You're lucky you got one for 210. See, we don't like to get rid of revenge rings for any good reason. Okay, now, do we need 6 standard orc defense rings? No, we need the one that's got a quad roll. Everything else, that's got some nice HP on it. Everything else can go. Easy decision. You just don't need that many. But you could always use a quad roll, at least in theory. If you got a defensive nuker in the orcs, I don't know if that exists. Klazag isn't really a nuker. He can do a little bit of damage, but he's not a nuker. I would probably put that on Klazag if I wasn't building him in 9-piece Feral. Yeah. Now you want to get your defensive numbers up for a tanky champion. You want to get them like over 4,000. 4,200 is great. Not if you're like a new player, but like, pretty end game. But after 4,200, the usefulness of defense really tapers off. I have that same problem, Trey. I was wondering if that was just me. Like, I lost several tag team arena attempts just because it wouldn't go through. It took my tokens, so I stopped doing it. Okay, again, elves. Wait, where did I see that? I thought I saw another quad roll. I'm losing my mind. Okay, I didn't. Okay, so we got a double roll here and a double roll here. That one's better than that. So we'll just keep one. Okay, Slayer. I'm not getting rid of Slayer pieces because that doesn't come around very often. I would, like, if I wanted to build an ogre in Slayer, I would probably Chaos or that sucker. So I'm not going to get rid of that stuff. Let's see. That's got one roll of HP or defense percent. Let's see if this also hits. Okay, this one's better. Because this one hit plus attack percent. We don't need attack percent on a defensive ring. So I'm even more what's the word? Stingy with defensive rings than like attack or HP. You just don't need that much. Here, I'll show you something. We have 256 defensive rings, not geared. You actually use a lot of them. You have like 65 on, but you have 256 off. So you only use a sixth of them. And a lot of those are probably on just like random, like per city champions or something. How do you use supersonic? Very carefully. You build them as fast as you can, and you kind of use it for these special bonuses, like a 4-piece fills this champion's turn meter by 2% per each buff on each enemy. So it's kind of a counter to go first teams that like your opponents. It's mostly for arena. Like a lot of people use them on like a Fabian if they think their Fabian's gonna be slower than the opponent. 6 pieces decreases turn meter effects placed by enemies on this champion are less effective. And 9 pieces increases any filled turn meter effects cast by wearer by 30%. Kind of wordy. But yeah. I don't use a lot of it because I just don't have good supersonic gear. Let's see. That's got defense. That's got defense. Both stupid rare pieces. This one's better. The dwarf rings look a lot like the Argonite rings. As far as their shininess goes. Very golden. Okay, let's see. We got double defense. Better double defense. HP percent. Okay, so we just keep that one. Not that one. Yeah, it's used to cut in. That's the right phrasing. Let's see. Defense, double defense, better double defense. Okay, we'll keep that one. Let's see. Double attack percent, double flat HP. That's pretty bad. That's double attack percent. Defense. And those are all kind of bad. Sometimes when everything is kind of bad, I just kind of keep it as if everything was good. It's like, which one do I chaos or in the future if I actually need it? See, this is really good. Triple roll defense percent. That one's not great. Let's see what this one hits. That could be good. We're actually making you silver somehow. Could somebody loan me a Crixia for the rest of my raid career? Or a Theodosia? All right, let's see. Barbarians. We got double HP percent, double HP. We got double defense percent. That's the best one so far. That one's actually better. Unless this hits triple roll. That's actually decent. Double defense, double HP. I don't hate that. This is 16, but it's not that good. So we get rid of those three. Okay, let's see. We got double HP percent, garbage, double defense. We'll keep the double defense. Okay, Banner Lords. None of this is hardly rolled up. We'll see if anything hits like double defense or we'll just get rid of it all. Like, we really don't need these pieces. We'll keep whichever one has the highest single roll. So who cares? Let's see. No defense, no defense, no defense. One defense. One defense. Okay. See if any of these hit double at least. I would love a paw drag myself. We just love hitting double flat attack on a defensive ring. All right, those both suck, so I'm just going to get rid of those and keep the other one. Who cares? Moving on. Chronophage. Okay, we got defense, no defense. We can keep that one piece. You can get with supersonic best on champs like Rez, champs like Crixia or Galathier. You can pair supersonic with temporal chains to boost the boost lull, and even crazier with stars of Jining. Yeah, you know, for brand new players that have Crixia and a lot of supersonic gear and a Galathier and a Stars of Jining, sure, Timmy, sure. That definitely describes most people. See, we'll get rid of the 5-star. See if either of these hit some defense. No defense there. Nope. We'll just get rid of them all. Who cares? Who cares? We got, because you don't really need standard pieces. You can get them from other sets. Like, if you don't get a good standard piece, you don't need to keep it. You can just take a random piece from another set. Lots of chronophage here, but not a lot of defense on them. Like, one good piece. No defense, and then 5-star junk. We don't need 5-star chronophage pieces, let's be real. We're not going to use that. Yeah, Timmy operates on another plane than most of us, and sometimes he forgets about that. He lives in an alternate universe where people have all the champs and all the gear. All right, we got through the rings. I made you 120 spaces and about, what, 3 or 4 million silver? Ooh, is this good? Not really. Like, even if you hit a bunch of speed, everything else is garbage. All right. That is what we call a start. Unfortunately, Scrub did not have a lot of shards for me to randomly accidentally pull. Is it Arrow that wanted to look at your account? Now Scrub's account is like mine, but like 30% better, 20, 30, 40% better. So that's why like I've got a pretty good feel of how to look at his account. Should have used that energy first. Okay. Arrow, can you message me on the Discord? DM me on Discord with your login info. Nick, it is not easy to get on a good winning streak on Live Arena. I have done it. Timmy does it with ease because there's not very many players with better accounts than him that also care about Live Arena. He's pretty tough to beat. Now, I'm 1-0 against Timmy because he put the worst champions against me on purpose. He was a little too nice to me. I'm 0-1 against Scrub because he was not nice to me. I held in longer against Scrub. Yeah, he's my clanmate. He brought me into the clan. I was in a pretty bad. Wait, Nick, you were in my old clan, right? Are you still in that clan? You're the Nick that was in my old clan, right? Out. I've showed on stream before, like the Wi-Fi in my house just doesn't cut it for Live Arena. Does not connect well to the server. Are you still in that clan, Nick? How's everybody doing? Yeah, I mean, I had no problems with the clan, other than they just weren't as competitive. No beef with the people. I hope they're all doing well. But my current clan is much stronger. much stronger. They're most of them are stronger than me. You don't win, miss. Well, I kind of, in a way, I hurt the old clan because I would put up numbers that the rest of the clan couldn't keep up with. So they were probably hurting for a couple months after I left. But once you settle like at your proper spot, it evens out. Is all right. I'm gonna log out of my account. See if we. Wait. What does your name mean anyway? Aerodime. I don't even know if I'm pronouncing that right. Where do you get your username from? All right, so we got a level 67 account. Just looks clean. Let's see. What do we got a red dot for? What are we doing? What are we ignoring? Working on Doom Tower. Let's see. First, we got to pick a better avatar. Do you spend money? That's a good question. Are you a spender? Are you free to play? What do we got going on? What day are we on? We're 4 months in. Free reign. We're pulling all shards. All 2 shards. All 5 shards. 150 bucks. 4 months in. All right. What do you spend money on? Monthly gem pack, probably. Maybe some shards, maybe some energy. Maybe a forge pass. Maybe let's see. We got Predator. You got Predator. Okay. Number one thing, build up your Predator. He is your best nuker. Easily. Get him to level 60. Get him to level 60 right now. Cracking, 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 cracking. Let's go. Not quite a Geo, Timmy. We can maybe take a look. I don't have time to like rebuild a Chimera Hydra team tonight because it's already 9:30, but if you like want some direction on what to build, we can do that. Let's see. Okay, you've got him built currently. 2 pieces of Mercurial. Okay, let's see how he's built. Okay, we got HP ring, good. Crit damage. Do we have? Okay, let's hit some extra crit damage, please. We're gonna re-roll that till we get crit damage. He's too important to not do this. Please give us some bit of luck. Please don't screw us over. Totally screwing us over. Do we have any other crit damage ring or amulets? We got to get to 12 apparently. We got no silver. Of course we don't. Come on. Don't waste all my freaking dust. Okay. We're moving this one over because it's got the crit damage bonus. Get that up right away. Okay, we don't have the silver to get to that to 16, but on a damage dealer, unless it's like a bomber or poisoner, you always want crit damage with crit damage bonus. See, we got HP here with a double speed roll. That's not bad. We got HP percent. Perfect. Let's see. We are 56k HP, a little low. 194 speed, a little low. But, I mean, we're 4 months in. Let's not get crazy. We're probably, I'm assuming we're in crit rate gloves. As soon as possible, you want to get in crit damage gloves and then get crit rate on your other pieces. Speed boots with crit damage. I mean, this is approximately right. But ultimately, we don't want to depend on crit rate gloves for too long. Because it just limits how much crit damage you can get on. Ultimately, we want 6-star crit damage gloves like this. And honestly, he deserves your best gear. Other than trying, like, how are we doing on Demon Lord? Once you get past Demon Lord, he's going to need your best nuker gear. He deserves it. He's your best nuker. Where are we on Demon Lord? Did you forget to hit it today? Or am I not seeing it? $28 to $36 million on Ultra Nightmare? So it's like a 2 key? That's not 2 to 3 key? That's not the end of the world. You should be doing that every day, though. Don't forget to do that. That's where you're getting your shards. You should be using all of your keys, or at least 3 keys a day, if not 4. Let's see what your team currently is. We do not have a time for a rebuild, but okay, you don't even have presets. There might be a Sir Nick team out there. Oh, you got a Sir Nick and a Lord Chamfort. Hold up. Let's see. What is it? I'm going to put this in chat, but I'm also going to message it to you. Deadwoodjedi.com. It's got a list of potential Demon Lord compositions. And you have 2 block damage champions. You have a Sir Nick. Well, he's a unkillable, right? He's got unkillable. I think that there's teams built around him, but there's definitely teams built around Lord Chamfort. I would look for compositions based around them. You also have a Maneater. Do you have, like, Seeker is very important to a lot of compositions. You said you don't have Painkeeper. Do you have a Deacon? No Deacon. Okay, so you're probably waiting on some like random epics and stuff, but eventually you're going to want to probably build a team around one of those two, or Maneater, something like that. But look through that website, and there's just a ton of compositions. It looks like you're kind of missing some of the key epics, but yeah, I mean you can kind of speed tune teams to basically where they can't die until turn 50 by the boss. It does require some gear. It's not super easy. You definitely want to build a seer if you haven't. Yeah, you want to build seer. She's great. But first get up you really need to build champions. That's what you need to be focusing on. This guy needs to be level 60 yesterday. Let's see, how are we doing on our dungeons? Spider, okay. You can just farm 20. It's fine. You don't need to do 22 until you're ready to get through 25. Just farm 20 because it's faster. For people who can't get to 20, just farm 10. Dragon's pretty easy for people that have Ezio. You should be farming a lot of dragon, a lot of spider, and Stage 20 of Fire Knight's Castle isn't bad, especially 4 months in. So as long as that's a consistent team, you can farm that some. Like everybody gets worried about getting, through hard 10 or whatever. You don't have to. You still get plenty of good gear on normal 20, normal 25. Ice Golem, okay, you're on hard there. But mostly farm a lot of dragon, farm a lot of spider. And then whenever there's a tournament mixed with a 3x for Savage, definitely want to go for that. It's usually once or twice a month. Fairly regular. Let's see. How are we doing arena? You're in classic 3. You'll shoot right up as soon as you get your predator going. He's too good. Tag team arena, bronze 3, perfectly normal. This stuff is hard and annoying. Yeah, I mean you're gonna want good gear for your predator. That's where you're gonna get that. Let's see, are we doing Fortress every day? Okay, you're on stage 9. Lord Camphor is also very good for this. Now you do want to build up, you want to keep some pain keepers whenever you pull them. They can be useful for Demon Lord and for Iron Twins with a Lord Champfort. What else we got going on? Are you farming arena, live arena? Got to keep working on this. I know this is in your missions. It's very important to farm arena and live arena for this stuff. Get those bonuses. You got to farm that every day. Don't let it go. See, we got a few soul stones. Blessings are incredibly important in the game. So as costly as it is, you got to do Iron Twins every day. I would probably, honestly, I would just rely on Geomancer. And when you have them built, throw in Lord Champfort. And then when you have Santa built, take out Vogoth. And they're unkillable and their block damage is really going to help you survive that, I think. Just an idea. See, I assume that we're fine with the keeps. Yes. How are we doing on our masteries? Are we getting masteries done on champions? Some of them. Predator. Right now. Take somebody out, put Predator in. Can he solo this? Where are you, Predator? What the heck? We want to get Predator built right away. Try that again. And you can get most of your XP just by farming Minotaur. Hopefully this works. Look at that. He's level 2. He's smacking the crap out of him. Now, Predator is your number 1 arena nuker. For sure. Hopefully we can get through this fight. Otherwise, we might have to add another champion to it. What I usually do is I have a Minotaur farmer, somebody that can solo him, and then I usually just level up 1 or 2 champions. Leveling up 4 champions just takes way too long. Level up 2 champions at a time. See, he's going to get evades in. He's going to be fine. And then you get all of your XP pretty much. Like once you get him to 6-star, then you can just level him up with Minotaur and he's going to get most of his XP from that. That's how I do my champ training on champs that matter. Focus on the champions that matter. Block revive. So I would just run that. That's your number 1 thing. Oh. Gonna get blue shard. Congratulations. Yeah, Predator's just gonna make your classic arena a breeze. Live arena, he's probably just gonna get blocked every single time. But then you've got Ezio having free reign with his poisons and bombs. Get some more energy to put into your Predator. How's your CVC going? Losing your CVC, don't worry about it. This is the one you want to lose. Looks like you are in a long-term clan. Doing your part. I don't know about this Yonky guy. Get with it. All right, you got any other questions while I'm on? It's like you're doing Grim Forest, probably on normal. No, you're doing some hard. Nice. Picking and choosing your place. Excellent. Yeah, for clan boss, look at that site I sent you. Build up Lord Chamfort and Sir Nicholas. They're going to keep your team alive. Now, you probably don't have the gear yet to speed tune them, but maybe you're close. Morag's not that good. She's an okay champion. She's not going to get you to like a 1 key with Ultra Nightmare. She's just not. You can get your damage out of Ezio and Xenomorph. Possibly use Haikatoon. with Lord Chamfort and Sir Nicholas. You need to get speed tuned. There's some teams in there. You might be missing some elements. You also have a Man-Eater as an option. Okay, we've got an Arbiter. Nice. And she is 308 speed. Sounds about right. Let's see, we got... Okay, you should be investing your speed glyphs into your Arbiter. Like, this has a triple roll. I would use your big glyphs on that. Should also be dusting speed boots until you get something with bonus speed. You want speed plus speed. I wouldn't use glyphs on a double roll. I would save them for triple rolls. I mean, I still use Arbiter, not so much in Arena, except for when I'm speed farming, but she's useful all over the place, kind of. But most players need her for quite a while. Like, unless you're pulling something crazy like a Galathier, Brixia, Theodosia, even like a Siphi or something. Do you have a Hilvy? Probably not. Nah. That's, well, okay. Now, I do recommend that most players save books for CVC, but not this CVC. There are no personal rewards this CVC. If you're saving books, save it for when it's a personal reward CVC. Those are the ones that matter. This is the one that you want to tank. You want to lose this one. You don't have to lose, but you want to score kind of low. And then really go for the personal reward CVC. That's what I save my Forge for. Save your Great Hall bonuses for that. Save your books. Save your glyphs. Save your ascensions. Save everything that you reasonably can. All right. Unless you are a Geotimmy, Kraken, Whale, then ignore that. Just spend money. Just spend money. Well, fusion, fragment fusions. Here, I'll show you. I got a couple. You save those for either CVC or for champion chase tournaments during the next fusion. So I've got a couple right now. I've got Noldua and Basim just waiting there. I don't have Solaris or whatever his name is. So she's just chilling. I wanted Basim, but like I don't even know if I'll use him. I just like filling out the Pokedex as much as I can. Even though it's impossible to get some champs now. Try to get what I can. But yeah, I'm saving these for CVC. You get for a brand new legendary, I think you get 30,000, or is it 40,000 points? I think is it 40? Let's see, champion objectives. Let's see, okay. For a legendary champion, you get 10,000 points. If they're new, you get a bonus 20,000. So that's 30K. So like on my account, I'll get 60,000 points in 2 weeks for these two champions. Plus, you get 3,000 for every legendary book, 4,000 for every mythical book, 1,000 for every epic book, and 500 for rares. So I can get 25,000 points just slapping on these rares onto some random rare, because I don't know the last time I built a rare champion. Probably 2 years ago. Oh, I have 0 void shards. How sad. If I had a void shard, I was just going to pull it for that dude, but maybe tomorrow night. Wait, does this run out? Never mind. Guess not. Yeah, I just got my mod during the last personal CVC. I don't need this garbage. Okay. What's up, Chase? We just did a little coaching. Chamfort has got block damage. Do I have Chamfort? No, I've got the other guy. What is he, Bannerlord? Was I confusing him with someone else? Oh, he just has a shield. Who was I thinking of? I think there's a certain Nicholas team. There's a guy that looks just like Chamfort that I think of. Okay, first of all, Maud is a chick, and she's good. She's like Duchess-ish. You're right, Rosh card. I get Chamfort confused with Rosh card. Do I think I don't have him either? I thought I had one of them. I was thinking of this guy. That's my bad. She's got the block damage. Okay, forget that. You do have a Sir Nick and a Man-Eater, though. No, not Richtoff. He's a crappy poisoner. He sucks. I think I've got 2 or 3 of him, maybe. I think he used to be used in Clan Boss because he has a 3-hitter poison. How many of him do I have? It might just be 1. I don't know. Oh, I just got 1, but I don't use him. I've never used him at all. But Mod is good. Hi, Mother Mod is not a dude. Hi, Mother Mod is a lady. Increased defense, increased attack, revives all dead allies with 50% HP, 50% turn meter. And she's also got increased attack, decrease attack. Very good. Oh, shoot. I have not chosen her blessing yet. I should do that. Are you thinking of this dude? you thinking of Augustine? Who is a dude? Increase accuracy, intercept, ensnare. He's got ensnare. Block active skills. Yeah, Justin, go ahead and send me your login info and we can take a look at your account. We can give you some ideas. Hang on a sec. Moto. Moto is kind of mid. Was he ogre? Like, if you have Moto and Esme, honestly, I've never seen him used seriously. That is not an exciting champion, not gonna lie. All right, we're gonna get on Justin's account, I guess. Um, Cupidus and Venus, like, they were really popular together like 3 or 4 years ago. They've definitely been power crept, but I would imagine that if you ran into them early game, they'd probably be pretty tough still. If I saw them in arena, I would think, okay, well, thank you for the easy victory. All right. Ooh, what do we got here? Garbage. Unfortunate. Okay, we've got no silver. So we were definitely not going to be able to do a full takeover either way. Let's see what kind of champions we got here. Let's see. Wait, what day are we on? We are on day 169. So we've been playing about 5.5 months. Our great haul, making progress, our area bonuses. Ooh, he is filling out the faction wars. He is doing some serious live arena. Let's see. Wow, wow, wow. Okay. Pretty good. So we're in gold 3 currently. So we've got Yukimasa. Now, do you spend money? It's a question I should ask everybody first. We have Predator, so I'm guessing that you do. Not to mention that a 5-month-old account has Leonardo, Kogren, Ileel, Grazer, Predator, Cardiel. Bro has almost as many void legendaries as non-void legendaries. You got all that for about $200. That's a pretty good deal. Oh, he did the work for Cronum. Got to do a little bit of work here. Got to get those free sacreds. Gave up, I guess. Grinded blue stacks. Okay. All right. So you're looking for ideas for Hydra and Chimera. You've used your keys, so let's see what you did. Okay, your normal team, 14 million, 25 on hard, and 42 on brutal. Okay. So you're one king, but you probably want to move up to Nightmare. Yo, I did the same thing for Cronum, and I freaking don't use that guy. I never really used him. I did the same thing like 2.5 years ago. It is a grind. I didn't even use BlueStacks. I just logged in and out of accounts all day. Yeah, we built. We put Kemptum into. Was that Trey's team last night? I mean, he's got the freaking. He's got the hex. Sometimes that's all you need. Let's see. So I see that you've got Inquisitor at 54, Geo at 56, working on a Seer. So these are our teams. Okay, I would probably just put Inquisitor. Oh, he's in the team. Okay. Now here's the thing. Inquisitor and Rector Drath kind of are doing the same thing for your team, which is they are both taking care of the torment problem. Now, anytime that torment tries to fear, Inquisitor just does a counterattack and your team is fine. Rector Drath is the other solution for torment, which is that she provides a perfect veil. So I would have them in different teams. You just pulled a Freya too. Nice. I would have them in different teams though. You might just switch Geo or something like that, or Royal Guard. Molly is incredible. I'd put her on my top team because she has an amazing provoke. I still use her in one of my Hydra teams. Her provoke is just amazing. She basically, if you have her fast enough, she completely takes care of. I don't remember which head is hit which. The head of decay. She takes care of him on her own as long as you got her going fast enough. You definitely don't have her geared right now, but I mean, she's easy to build too. You can literally put her in like triple perception sets or something, or feral, whatever you have available. Just fast with accuracy and resistance, a little bit of HP. Let's see. Predator, I don't imagine is amazing for Hydra. Mostly an arena champ. I could be wrong, but does anybody use Predator and Hydra? Tell me if I'm wrong. I don't imagine that's his second best place even in the game. Cardiel is good, but you'd probably actually that's not bad. You definitely do need a real reviver with him. Molly's only got a single target revive though. Let's see. Do we even have a revive on this team? What does Togren do? I don't know much about this champion. Yeah, you don't even have a reviver? That can be a bit rough. Let's see. I'm looking for. Okay. I mean, I imagine that your team is dying. Probably. Unless they're just very well protected. What kind of revivers do we have on this account? Like, I wouldn't say Arbiter is the best champion for Hydra, but if you need an extra reviver, she can technically do that. Well, if he's not the one that dies, technically he does a revive. I'm a little confused as to why. Are you indicating that she's on your second tag team or something? She's not your second arbiter. That confused me for a second, but you've got a 3 on him. What's up, Chop? We're just taking a look at Justin's account, see if we can give some ideas for improving his Hydra. Tag team, okay. I was a little confused. I'm like, you don't have 2 arbiters and 3 Yukis. Yeah, so I mean this team, okay. But which team is your best team? That's what I need to know. Okay, this is your best team. What I want you to do is take out Bavald and put in Molly. She is much better than him at provoking. I don't even like Bavald. I've got 3 of Bavalds. I used to try to use him in Hydra. I just don't like him. I know that he can do a little bit of damage, but Molly's so much better. Plus, she has the revive. Uh, what else? So we've got a hex from him. What are we missing? We are missing. I don't think anybody in here has block debuffs. I know he's got. Like, do we have a? Let's see. He's got a. Hang on. Let me look at the setup. Because what we want is we want to decrease defense. Okay, he's got decreased defense, but it's attack one enemy. The leech is nice. We want to decrease defense and a weaken on every team if we can get it. He's got a weaken, but again, only on a single target. Royal Guard is not amazing. He does have the decreased defense. Again, single target. He does have a decreased speed, but that's random. And Bavald, he just has a worse provoke than Molly. I would move him down in the pecking order. Mikey has, is it AoE? No. He's got AoE decrease attack. Attacks one enemy for the decreased defense. Oh, it's got a spread. Okay. Okay, never mind. He's got a spread. Okay. Okay, so that's fine, but Geo only does a single target weaken. We would prefer an AoE weaken. I mean, if we're doing it manually, we could just have Mikey and Geo hit the same champ, and he could spread everything. Okay, if it works, it works. I don't love, like, here's the thing. Geomancer and Royal Guard are okay. Early to mid-game Hydra champions. They're not going to last on your team forever. Inquisitor can last on your team for quite a while. Like, until you get, like, you know, Duchess kind of champions that have, like, a really good perfect veil. Or you build a Titus team that just doesn't care. Yeah, so I would personally I would switch Molly and Bavald. Do we even have a... Here's what you need for every team. Let's just go here. Let's see. What every Hydra team needs, if you can possibly get it. We need certain buffs and certain debuffs. You need an AoE. Now, until you get a big roster, you're just not going to have all these things, but these are the things that you need to look for. You want an AoE block buffs. You want a provoke. Molly is one of the best provokers in the game. Husk or Seeker could also work pretty well. And then you do have a Bavald already. Grazer? I didn't even know. I don't have this dude. I imagine he probably has a pretty good one. Okay, he's got an AoE provoke. As long as he's booked, that's probably fine. So I would just move Bavald to your third team. So you'll have a provoker on every team. That's fine. You don't have a lot of block buff champions, unfortunately. And Ileal's pretty much an arena champion as far as I know. And I wouldn't build either of those champions at all. So you need to be on the lookout for like a Ugo at least. You know, a lot of people use Sun Wukong, but you don't have him. But that's the kind of thing that you need on every team. You also want a decreased defense. You also want a weaken on every team. And then you also need a way to deal with the Head of Torment. Like I said, either have an Inquisitor on the team or you want like a perfect veil on the team. Rector Drath is your best option currently. Some champions have it on themselves, but you really want like a perfect veil for your team if you can get it. I mean, other things are kind of optional, but you want to, if you can get an increased speed for your team and then a decreased speed, that's very helpful. So you do have Royal Guard, but what you really want is something consistent, something that's going to be AoE. So it's something that like you want the buffs for your whole team and you want the debuffs for all the Hydra heads. Just spend half a grand. No problem. Chase is our up and coming Kraken. Surprised you didn't buy any shards for today. Or maybe you did. Hey, Chase, I think you missed it. We got a brand new emote for members. This is our Geo Timmy. It's our one-legged friend. Based on a discussion we had last night. His son said he looked like a Pokemon. But that Pokemon had 0 legs, and that's not fair because Timmy has one good leg. One good leg. All right, now for Chimera. What's up, ZZ? Let's see, what have we done for Chimera? Okay. A lot of people like Mikey. I understand Grazer. Let's see, we're getting 7 trials. Now this is on what level? Hard? Yeah, I mean, this is kind of where people tend to get stuck on progression, is doing hard and normal. Not too surprising. Now, you just don't have like a lot of like the meta champions for Chimera or anything. Team seems fine-ish. You might try Leonardo instead of Royal Guard. Try it out. See how you like it. Pray, don't you use Mikey and Leonardo? Something to consider. How close are you to Lydia? Oh, you can do brutal, but the clan can't. That's what I was thinking of anyway. A lot of people get stuck on brutal. Okay, you are fairly close to Lydia. As soon as you get Lydia or Lamasu, are we working on Lamasu? Okay, not very close to Lamasu. Those 2 champions are both great. Great for Chimera. See, you got Noldua. You might throw her in instead of Molly. She's got a weaken, she's got decreased defense, and she's got a revive. When you pull her and build her, that's worth taking a look at. I need to do my freaking Chimera run. Hey, All you need for that progressive is that Weiler Wednesday luck that comes and goes. We got anything? Hey, if you had a Titus. Yeah, I'm right there with you, Chase. I replaced Lydia with my class hack all the same. Nah, you don't want Armand's anymore. He's been power crept. This new chick or dupes of her. And actually, Timmy says Uko's making a comeback. I'm not sure about these Void champs. He might be okay. Feedy's okay. I wouldn't pull for that dude. Some people like this guy. I don't have him. I don't have any of those champs. Yeah, Predator definitely. You should definitely be saving all your essence for him. I just build him from the ground up until you get lucky with the wish list. Oh, save that mercy for like what you really want. Let's see. So yeah, I would try Null Dua instead of Molly. I would try Leonardo, possibly instead of Royal Guard. I don't really see anybody else that really stands out as like. Unfortunately, epics are basically useless on Chimera. From I haven't seen anybody really use an epic. There might be one out there. I don't know. Might be forgetting something. There's probably some random team that uses like Whisper or whatever. I don't know. Speaking of Whisper, decent Hydra damage dealer as well. Might take out a Royal Guard for her. Necrit? Probably Stone Skin Protection? What is he? What is Necrit? There he is. Block debuffs, ally protection. I would probably do 5 pieces of Stone Skin, 4 pieces of protection, or vice versa. Or Mercurial. If you got 9 pieces Mercurial. Yeah, these red dots drive me crazy. I didn't call Ugo useless. I like Ugo. What are you talking about? I wouldn't use Ugo in Chimera. You use Ugo in Hydra. Yeah, I like for like a really good Chimera team. You don't even use Ugo. What are you talking about? There's no Ugo here. There's no Ugo secret team. What you talking about? Catch you later, Chase. Sorry I missed that message. All right. Yeah. So there you go. You have any more questions while we're on your account? I think I pretty much covered it all. All the ancients. Who do you want? You want Hilby? 7 ancients and a dream. Are you anywhere near Mercy? Everybody likes a good shard party. All right, let's get Hilby. Imagine if you will. You just never know. We could get 7 rares, or we could get Hilby. Pulling during a non 2x, not always the best idea, but you only live once, am I right? Sometimes you got a YOLO. Soul Bond, good for secret rooms in Doom Tower. Nothing but rares. That's what happens when you pull off of a 2x. Most of the time. Sorry. That's the way it usually goes. I pulled all my ancients. I was going to make a video, but I got nothing out of it. My CC luck waits until Mercy. Here's my luck. I don't always pull early, but when I get there, I've had some pretty good luck lately. Sometimes we got to go all the way to Mercy to get that luck. But then it shows up. I don't know. Like, we pulled on Chase's account on Friday, and we got Solaris like right away. And then we got nothing with the rest of the voids. I went through 18 sacreds and got him nothing. And then we went to the ancients and we pulled his most wanted Kaimar. Like he said like 2 or 3 champion names that he wanted. He wanted Kaimar and a Fabian and Armons, who I don't think he really wants Armons anymore. And we pulled him one. And then we pulled on Teddy's account and we got him a Solaris. So it does happen, but sometimes it's not always, the rates aren't always in our favor, but we do pull some good champions. I finished up my masteries for Vastille today. This is who I pulled on Friday. I didn't even know who she was when I pulled her, because she's brand stinking new, and I did not have the time to watch the videos when she came out like a week or 2 ago. I need to get her up to level 60 myself. There we go, level 60 Vastille. I need to book her, and I need a soul for her. I got nothing, because she's brand stinking new. Well, you do got Predator. But you could definitely use another live arena champion. So I've been waiting on the. I've been checking this soul merchant for a soul for her. All right, guys. I think we've had some fun here tonight. You guys have any questions before I go? It's getting kind of late. We've had some fun here tonight. See, tomorrow I gotta do my freaking Chimera keys. Not my favorite use of time, but gotta do it. All right, thanks for hanging out with me tonight, guys. If you haven't already, like the video, subscribe to the channel, join the Discord, !Discord should take you right there. And we'll be back with more Raid Shadow Legends content.